Hey, Black San Diego, how you guys doing? Hope everybody's well and everybody's healthy and being safe out here amid the pandemic. Please excuse the video. I'm really lazy. I'm tired. I worked a long day. I do not want to edit a professional video, so I'm just gonna rough it like this. All right. So my question is, do you believe that Black Lives Matter supports the heterosexual male and female in the Black community? I will show you guys the reasons why I'm asking this question. I'm asking this question just to see what people have to say. I had a conversation about this earlier, and there was a lot of areas where I just kind of had to agree to disagree, but then there was a lot of areas where we both kind of stood each other. So I am bringing it here because I do not believe that a large amount of people have read the entire, basically what we believe section on their website. And so if you do read this entire thing, you read all the way to the bottom, you will notice that throughout this entire thing, there is a lot of language that is pretty much geared towards, the LGBTQ community and how to pretty much uplift them and promote them. Again, I don't have anything against anybody that identifies or is part of that group. I love you all. You guys are all people. And whether, you're straight, gay, lesbian, trans, whatever you are, if I were to personally witness injustice towards you because of such, in addition to the color of your skin, I'm definitely standing right next to you, and I'm definitely going to do what I can to help. But anyway, back to the point. If you scroll, and I'll just make it kind of fast if you want to just kind of skip to it, even though I don't suggest you do. If you scroll close to the bottom, this is all the way at the bottom. So if you scroll close to the bottom, you will see in the fourth paragraph down, it says, we disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure requirement, supporting each other as extended families and quote unquote villages that collectively care for one another, especially our children, to the degree that mothers, parents, and children are comfortable. The next paragraph under that, it says, we foster a queer affirming network. When we gather, we do so with the intention of freeing ourselves from the tight grip of heteronormative thinking, or rather belief, that all in the world are heterosexual. So basically, in this paragraph here, the fourth one from the bottom, is saying that they want to disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family, right? Which means that the mother and the father both take care of the child within the home together, okay? And then the next paragraph, it says that they foster a queer affirming network, okay? Which basically means they want to promote and uplift the LGBTQ community and so on and so forth. So my issue is that a lot of this stuff is either talking about deceased African Americans and how they've been mistreated, and this is the basis in which the movement has been founded, and also promoting the LGBTQ community. But there is really not a whole lot in here in regards to straight, women and straight men and like their stance on that. And so basically, I ended up, after reading this in the conversation I had earlier, I basically ended up feeling like that Black Lives Matter isn't really geared or looking to help, the straight male or female, if or unless rather they are being mistreated, by the police, or, they've been violated by racists or anything like that. I come to this conclusion based on everything that I've read and what their mission is. And, I just kind of want to see what you guys think about it, because even though they do say, all Black lives matter, when you start talking about breaking up the home and creating an environment in which it takes a village to raise a child, even though that is all fine and dandy, well, that's right here actually, even though that is all fine and dandy, why not try to promote and encourage fathers to be present, in their child's lives? I'm a single father myself. There's no way in hell I'm going to not be in my child's life. But my own brother is not necessarily in his child's life, and I always encourage him to do so. But it seems like they're basically saying here that if by disrupting the Western prescribed nuclear family structure, if we do away with the idea that a family is supposed to have the mother and the father in the home raising the child, if not in the home, at least the mother and father working together to raise a child, and replace it with, the extended families, basically creating a community, and those people, helping raise the child in the father's stead. And that's what it's looking like. It's saying, like, since the dads aren't going to be there, then let's get everybody else involved and help raise this child, which is good, but let's not leave out the father, and let's just not absolve him of his responsibilities. Let's, try to help him get the help he needs to where he can be in a position to help support his family, because he could be gone for any extenuating circumstances. So, you guys just please read the entire thing. Let me know what you think. I don't see a lot in here that promotes or even keeps, the heterosexual male and female on equal footing with the LGBTQ community. And, to me, I don't know. I feel like without trying to all lives matter, Black Lives Matter in a sense, or lack of a better way to say it, it seems like they're definitely pushing for the LGBTQs, and that's all fine and dandy, and that's awesome. But, they don't really talk about Black fathers in here. They really don't talk about, Black mothers in here that are straight. But if you are LGBTQ, they are definitely here riding for you. And it doesn't matter to me if they're not riding for me. It really doesn't, because at the end of the day, I'm going to ride for my family where they ride for me regardless. And if Black Lives Matter as a whole does not, support me, and I go out and I'm treated unjust and I'm killed and they don't speak up for me, that's okay. Because I would pray that the Black community as a whole, not Black Lives Matter Global Network, but the Black community as a whole, I would pray that you guys would push for me, just like I will push for you, and you guys will stand for me and with me, just like I will stand for and with you. So basically, I just want to know what you guys think. To me, if they have my back, they do. If they don't, they don't. But just read this, and it was interesting to me, and I wanted to see what people think. I'm not really trying to start stuff. I'm going to kind of wrap it up. It's been a long video. If you've listened this far, thank you. If not, I'm sorry. And you guys have a good day.